Alright, hello, back to newbies. I am here to do some housekeeping on the German turn here. So here's just a rundown the of everything that was missed. Not sure about the fighter, so we're just gonna say no on the fighter. Didn't scramble. Please, in the future, please ask, because I mean, it's just, you can't be doing stuff that requires my decision making and not even asking. This sub, I'm guessing you wouldn't have gone through there, as my whole fleet can engage it. So that's gonna go back here and not raid. When you rolled this, there was your coastal sub had a 6 and I had a 5, and it only is a +1, and then the France destroyer has a +1. And then this was a 4 and a 3, you get +2, so you're a 5, but my destroyer on escort gives me +1, so it's 5/5. So no damage. You never declared this at all, so I mean, we gotta do stuff in order, dude. So I took away this damage here. You just gotta go through these turns slow. You're trying to speedrun it. So, yeah, just can't be speedrunning through probably the most important turn in the game. Because, like, you didn't even think about the blitz. I mean, which you could have blitzed in the first round. Well, you couldn't because you had all your tanks here. But if you had tanks here, you could have blitzed here, and then the second round you could have brought all your other stuff. But they were right here, not up against Bavaria, so they could only go 1-2 to here. And yeah. So you just gotta think before we do things. Not trying to be mean or anything. Anyways, okay. So, for this roll, this is what all you could have brought. Only tanks. So, one of the hits was a cav, and there were 6 dice. There were only 1 hit here, and there was 1 cav. So, well, actually, let's start with the artillery first strike, so that'll be easier. So I have the video pulled up so I don't miss anything. Because that... Okay, so you had 7 dice rolled and 4 of them were hits. So, if I do the math correct, and there was 1 artillery that could have never came. So we got to roll to see if that hit was never supposed to be a hit. So, 1 out of... What's 4 divided by 7? Actually, let's get the calculator computer up. Okay, it's like a little bit more than 0.5, so let's just say if it's below a 6, it goes away. No, if it's below a 6, it stays, and if it's above a 6, it was one of the ones that missed. So, the hit stays, because it's a 4. So, these 4 will die, first strike. Now we will roll up here to see if this hit stays. Looks like you had 4 light tanks and a cavalry, so you had 5 and you only had 1 hit. So there was a 1 out of 5 chance that it was 1 out of 5 that it hit. Let me look up a way to get 1 out of 5. Alright. 1 out of 5 is 20%. 20%. And we'll go to the roll. So if it's a 1, it's a hit. It's a 3, so it's a miss. So that hit stays. And then you rolled a 4 here, and 1 was a 6. And a river, they should be right here. Because rivers... land units. So, 1 hit will go... so you really only get, from this point, you only get 1 hit. Because you got 1 here, and you had 1... well, you had 2 here. Only 1 miss. So you had 2 and 1. So you had 3 hits from this point. And let's see how much the French hit in the first round. Alright, so it looks like the French got 3 hits. I'm guessing you're going to take it all on your light tanks. So round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And -1, so we would get 1 more infantry back. And the French would rather have motorized infantry than... Yeah, so when you're doing this, you gotta really think about what would the French have rather had. So you took 3 hits, like so, and you took 3 hits, so yeah, we would have lost this. Oh, fuck, I just did the same thing. Okay. So would have ended like this. For the second round of the battle would be looking like this. Okay, so good. So this is what we will roll at starting the second round. So you get your propelled artillery. One hit. Your light tank. Light tank hits. One, two, three, four. Very good. So you got 5 hits here. Let's see what we do here. That'll be a 12 miss. So only 1 hit. Okay, so you have 4, 5, 6 hits and only 1, so you'll probably lose a light tank. And you had 5, 1, 6. You had 6 hits. So there you go. Now round 3. And I'm sure you'll kill me here. There you go. See? Not too hard. Okay, so the only difference, so this is what should survive the battle. Everything else should be dead. That is what survives the battle, so your light tanks will go by. Okay, let's look to see what you brought. You brought 2 motorized that couldn't go. That got killed. You took an AA. And a cav? If you didn't kill the cav. I'm not sure if you did or not. So this is what you end with. Let's delete that. And all these units should be right here in Picardy. And if we look at the Vichy rules, awesome. Okay, so all fixed. The only difference is now is you just lost all your light tanks. So very good. I can stay the same. I'm guessing you wanted all this stuff in Paris anyways, so I'm just gonna put it there. If you want to later move it, so be it, because you can technically move all that. Alright, so rating differences solved. Rating solved. USA income is now going to jump up to 21. You don't need to move these. Once you declare on somebody, you just move this. You don't have to. You don't have to manually do it. That'd be weird. Okay. Damage comes off because we interdicted your medium bomber. Blitzkrieg ability gone. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All that's fixed. Okay, so anything else needs to be solved? I do not think so. Do we have the correct number of Vichy troops there? Yep. Okay. That should be good. Alright. Thank you guys.